My name is Kristen Cooper, and I am the CEO and founder of the Startup Ladies. The mission of the Startup Ladies is to identify, educate, connect, and increase investment in a diverse group of women who are starting up and scaling businesses. Over the last 4 years, we have accomplished some really big things. We have served thousands of budding entrepreneurs. We have helped them go from idea to market to growth. And we identified individuals who had the capacity to invest at least $5,000, trained them how to invest in startups, and then connected them to our founders. To the Startup Ladies, one of the greatest metrics of success is that we are funding our women-owned founders. If we don't resource them when they're proving out their concepts, our pipelines of future entrepreneurs building scalable businesses will deplete. It's our job to find those women and men who are interested in going from an exciting idea, reformulating it into a problem that needs to be solved, and then designing and developing strategies and teams so that they go from their idea to problem to market to growth. The Startup Ladies have 3 types of members: entrepreneurs, investors, and support services. Our entrepreneurs are trying to take an idea to market. Our investors want to invest in those ideas. And our support service companies want to do business with all of our entrepreneurs. They provide the types of ancillary services such as legal, tax, software development, design, marketing, media relations, printing, all of the different types of services that want to help startups grow. We generate leads for them. Transitioning from a bi-monthly meetup to a paid membership model worked. In 1 year, we started generating revenue, and we now have over 100 members in Indianapolis, Terre Haute, and Bloomington. Our goal of the company is to grow the number of women building scalable businesses and increase the number of investments and amount of money being invested into them. We've created a culture that is welcoming and inclusive to people from every background, and that includes men, transgender, and gender fluid people. When you consistently bring people together from different cultures with different training and different experiences, you significantly widen your own lens for what could be possible in the marketplace. When the Startup Ladies connect with new entrepreneurs and investors, they often bring friends who become members. So practicing developing a diverse and inclusive culture is good for our bottom line. One of the greatest metrics of our success is that we're funding women-owned businesses. Over the last year, we created a new program called Startup Investing 101. We have almost 20 members who have gone through training and have agreed to invest at least $5,000 this year. I'm thrilled to tell you that so far we've had 2 of our members each make $25,000 investments in one of our Startup Ladies.
Hello, I'm Christine McDonald, CEO of Codalicious. At Codalicious, we build and license curriculum for elementary middle school educators to teach computer science in the classroom. As a member of the Startup Ladies, I was connected with a group of investors and ended up being able to secure $50,000 worth of investment in our early stage for Codalicious. The funding that we received from the Startup Ladies has been part and parcel to our ability to scale the company, both in hiring the infrastructure that we need to do the scaling, as well as build out the product that we're offering in the marketplace. So for anyone just starting a business, it is all about knowledge and about network. And for us, the Startup Ladies was a critical part to rounding out that network and enabling us to grow. Well, I think for women to get involved in entrepreneurship and startups, for me, it came from the strong role models that I had that encouraged me to have the confidence to start my own business. And hopefully I can return some of that and continue to grow this opportunity for women leading startup businesses and encourage the successful nature, which is we have a place that we can offer value. So starting your business is a lonely venture. And I think when you find a group that provides encouragement and support and infrastructure and just a place to connect is extremely valuable. And Startup Ladies has been all of those things and more, and it becomes an invaluable part of just building the depth and strength that's needed to get up every day and run a business. So when you're building an investment strategy for your business, it is 1,000 conversations. And when you find an organization that is creating a connection between investors and, in our case, women-owned businesses, then you want to share that with all in this space because it is a tremendous asset both to the entrepreneur and to the investor and an asset to the community.
So the program that led us to creating a paid membership model was Startup Study Hall. In my previous career as a fundraiser, I had gotten to know a lot of C-level executives and business owners. So in pursuit of trying to understand the entire process of building a business, I called them and I said, would you come in and teach that one thing that you're an expert in? So I called my friends and they came in and taught all these entrepreneurs about things like software development, prototyping, legal issues, tax issues, marketing, sales, media relations, and eventually psychological wellness. These experienced mentors that shared their wisdom, that created a lot of buzz around what we were doing. Our startup study halls often had waiting lists. And when people couldn't make it, they were asking, is there any chance you're going to tape this? Will this be available later? Or so-and-so provided a template. Can I have access to it? So we searched for a platform where we could share this information. So I'm thrilled to tell you that we now have Startup Study Hall online. It's a place that our entrepreneurs and investors can go at any time of day, anywhere in the world, where they can access the knowledge, the wisdom, the templates, the quotes, the experiences with our teachers. Jasmine Wong, our very talented web designer and digital administrator, is going to walk you through what that user experience will be like.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Wong, and I am the web designer and digital administrator at the Startup Ladies. At Startup Study Hall, our founders have the opportunity to learn from our extremely talented and knowledgeable executive mentors. Over the years, we've had lots of attendees ask when we'll start taping our sessions. Now, members have the opportunity to learn from our executive mentors at any time at Startup Study Hall online. We've edited the live content and added templates, articles, definitions, and more to enhance your learning experience. Whether you don't have a chapter currently in your city or you just didn't have time to get there in person, now you can learn at any time at Startup Study Hall online. In this video, I'll walk you through a demonstration of the platform. Let's get started. Members can access the Startup Ladies member portal directly through the Members Only button on the Startup Ladies homepage. Log into the member portal using your member access code, then select Startup Study Hall online from the available services. Each member will receive an email with instructions to create their own unique user account, which they can use to access Startup Study Hall online. On the Learner dashboard, you can see Startup Study Hall sessions that have been assigned to you by the Startup Ladies team. Let's take a look at a Startup Study Hall led by Startup Lady and Advisory Board member Dr. Kim Saxton. Each Startup Study Hall begins with an introduction to the executive mentor. For each session, we've taken the most important parts of Startup Study Hall and organized the content for your learning needs. We've added descriptive text, tips, exercises, quiz questions, and much more to enhance your learning experience. You can work through each lesson at your own pace, resume your session at any time, and even repeat lessons you've already taken. At the end of each Startup Study Hall, we've also provided you with the Executive Mentor's contact information. If you have any questions about the platform, you can also reach out to the Startup Ladies team using the Ask the Expert button. Within the platform, you can also view completed Startup Study Hall sessions and filter sessions by topic. Wasn't that easy? We look forward to seeing you online.
Thank you, Jasmine. And thank you to our entrepreneurs who are taking risks on themselves and fulfilling their dreams. Thank you to our investor members who are providing the resources to prove out those concepts. Thank you to our support services, providing ancillary services to these entrepreneurs. And thank you to our corporate sponsors who are allowing us to grow and to scale.
I'm Dr. Lisa Hooverman. I'm president of HSMC. Hi, I'm Julie Warnicki, and I am CEO and founder of Found Search and Marketing.
Hi there, I'm Kim Saxton. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a marketing professor at the Kelley School of Business right here on the IUPUI campus.
I decided to join the Startup Ladies board because seeing more women entrepreneurs and women business owners in the American society is a passion of mine. And I see the Startup Ladies as a way to empower women to do that more effectively and to do that in a really supportive group.
I decided to get involved and become a board member with the Startup Ladies because I really believe in the mission and the vision of, really trying to grow and advance support for women in terms of involvement in startups, even in non-startups, but just more support for career development, for learning, and for expanding opportunities for more equality and more representation in the startup community for women in general, because I believe that having a well-diverse women represented organization helps support growth and profitability and all those things that I think help grow businesses and keep a community growing.
So you might ask yourself, as a business school professor with all the students that I get to meet and teach and working with some of these startups, why do I need another organization like the Startup Ladies? Don't I have everything in my life? Well, in reality, the world I live in is male dominated. And I realized after my children graduated from college that I was really missing spending a lot of quality time with amazing women. And so I went to a Startup Ladies event, and that's what I discovered. There are a lot of amazing women in this town, and they're really fun to be around. As a member of the Startup Ladies Advisory Board and an investor in the startup community in Indianapolis, I want you to become a member and support women-owned startups in our community. Data shows that women founders yield greater ROI than their male counterparts, and they typically get to cash flow positive faster. Let's grow the pipeline of scalable startups together. So become a member of the Startup Ladies today.